way off. Up this week, we're going to talk about an iPad Air 2 and the 3rd gen iPad mini. If you just bought a brand new HTC One M8 thinking you got the best HTC is going to offer for the year, I might have some bad news for you, so you might just want to earmuff it during that part. And we got an upgraded LG G3 that's going like the T1000 and going metal. This rumor roundup, let's just start rounding them up like Pokemon. So if you're just objectively looking at the iPad Air and the iPad mini's Retina display and you're like, I wonder what's going to get upgraded for the next generation, the first thing that should probably come to your mind is this. Maybe not like mine, but like your thumb. Touch ID. It makes sense. It's on the iPhone 5S, and it's not on the flagship iPads that are very expensive. So this shouldn't come as any surprise to you at all, obviously aside from probably speed increases, maybe some more RAM and battery improvements. According to the Chinese site Web2B, they claim Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, which is just easier to say TSMC, is already manufacturing fingerprint sensors for, you guessed it, iPad Air 2 and 3rd generation iPad mini, and also iPhone 6. Because the 5S has it, so the 6 probably will have it too. But it's not about the iPhone 6. There's no iPhone 6 rumors here, for once. So the latest rumors line up with earlier reports from KGI analyst Ming-Chu Kuo, who believes the new iPads will also include the new AA processor and upgraded 8-megapixel camera, which you should never use. Don't be the person at the concert holding up the iPad. Just don't be that person. Use a front-facing camera for chatting and whatever else you guys might do with the FaceTime perverts. So we were a bit surprised when the fingerprint scanning technology wasn't included in last generation's iPad. I was like, what? I wish I had that. And it's possible it might have been issued as producing necessary materials for the redesigned home button, and they chose to give it to the phone. But we should know soon enough. WWDC is coming up. I doubt we're going to hear anything there. But if you're looking to get a new iPad, it might be that time of year where you just wait a little while to see what might be coming. I love my iPad mini with Retina. It's what I use all the time. And honestly, I always try and lock it with my finger, and then I get annoyed that I can't. So that'd be nice. Certainly, speed improvements are great. Apple's really good with that, but I wouldn't expect any sort of giant design changes other than the fingerprint button to probably have a little metal ring around it and be able to just see your finger. I totally just spit while I was talking. Slow motion. So iPads, they are coming. So this whole Prime thing's starting to happen. All the companies trying to release like Prime versions of their flagships. So like flagships of their flagships. So Samsung might not be the only company prepared to unleash a Prime model. HTC is also a big tap to introduce an upgraded model later on this year with evidence of an M8 Prime supposedly showing up in leaked terminal code. Remember that kind of that between HTC sent out about buyer's remorse? Well, M8 owners might themselves have buyer's remorse if indeed the new is a new one on the way. And that was kind of a knock towards Samsung and Apple, but they might be knocking themselves. So, John, you're probably saying, what are the specs of this Prime model? Is it going to transform into a tractor trailer? No, it is not. But the specs are pretty beastly. 5.5-inch Quad HD. That is 1440 by 2560. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 805 processor, which is 5 better than the 800 processor out there. 3 gigs of RAM and storage starting at 1 terabyte. That one probably not true. But just damn. I don't buy that storage part of it, but the rest of the specs could very well be true. So according to the same report, the Prime model will support the same dual camera introduced in the M8, but up the megapixel count to 5 for the main camera and 18 megapixels for the second sensor, which records depth data. So hot damn. So when's this device coming? Probably right around September, which is a familiar time when Apple's probably going to say, here's our iPhone 6. HTC clearly does not want to be left out and wants to bring the biggest firepower and the biggest guns to the gun show this year. We got tickets to the gun show. We've yet to hear really anything else about this device, but rumors are circulating, and I would probably say it is like 80 to 90% certain we'll see a Prime device. We'll take a quick break from the rumors to thank my friends and good people at GoDaddy. You've probably heard the name. They got everything you need to put your business online, find new customers, and just generally kick some butt. You can get started by registering a domain name, then creating your website with GoDaddy's super easy-to-use website builder. If you already have a site, not a problem. Keep it running faster with GoDaddy Web Hosting. It's go time. Visit GoDaddy.com, enter promo code Techno30 and get 30% off your purchases. Again, that's Techno30. Check out the website for all the details. Now back to the rumors. Not to be left out of the crazy superphone category, LG, who I think had a sleeper phone last year with the G2, is going to get some upgrades to its very appropriately named G3. It could swap out the old plastic, which is old and busted, for some new hotness, which is metal. So a new photo obtained by our good friend and pretty much baller leaker EvLeaks shows what appears to be a brushed metal back panel and a close-up of the LG G3. The alleged picture reminds us of the back of the HTC One M8 and its brushed metal design, which could definitely be a nice look for LG's upcoming flagship phone. We do see a slice of the down volume button, which is still on the back along with the LG logo, but doesn't really differentiate that much from last year's G2 design. Supposedly it's going to be QHD again, 5.5-inch display, 3,000 milliamp hour battery, 13 megapixel camera. We're going to know a lot more because LG is going to announce the sucker on May 27th, so that's going to be super soon. When you watch this video, maybe you'll already know what it is, but the phones are coming. The super phones are coming. You should run through the streets and hang one lantern up in the window because they are coming. They are coming soon. So many choices. Anyway, guys, love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about all these phones? Are you just super annoyed that there's never a good time to buy a new phone because something new is not just coming like a year away, it's like coming in like 4 hours. So many phones coming. It's like 2010 all over again when there was like phone after phone after phone every month, which is fun for us, but probably annoying for you. Anyway, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on it. Leave in the comments located right down below. Until next time, I'm John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo. Check us out at, you should probably know that, but technobuffalo.com. You could see more of this mug and read all the good content the writers do. Plus, we'd appreciate it. I am John Rettinger. See you guys next video. Bye-bye. What's up, everyone? Thank you for watching that video. If you want to see more of the latest and greatest tech news, you can subscribe to our main Techno Buffalo channel by clicking the button right down below in my pants region, or click on the buttons to your right to see more videos.